Hey, what's going on, Fam Bam? RBG Fam Bam. My name is Robert, aka ODM. My wifey, Vanessa, aka the Hyena. We've taken some time off here since the beginning of the year, and it's obvious reasons. Unfortunately, we had another miscarriage, and this is our third one. I mean, what do we say? Here we are again. You know, we're back in the same saddle. I mean, just 1 week we're like rejoicing about having a new baby and being in all the excitement and everything that comes with it, only just to be let down, so to speak. I mean, these are my personal thoughts. My wife will get into hers in a few. I know there's some video that we want to play you. So without further ado, let's just get into the video right now. This was the day of our very first doctor visit. First ultrasound, or second ultrasound in this case, and here's how it went. So guys, I thought we were here for an ultrasound. I thought that's what it was called. I don't know. I walked up and said, we're here for an ultrasound? Are we here for an ultrasound?
You were so happy when you said it. Yeah. Well, it's our first doctor's appointment, and she will do, I don't know exactly what it's called. We'll go do some kind of ultrasound.
Vanessa?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. All right, guys. So we're here in the doctor's waiting room, or what do you call this? Patient room.
Yeah.
And this Hannah is really nervous, as I understand. The nurse walked us in here, and I could already tell she was like, what did she put in her mouth?
My thermometer.
Right away, she pulled it right now. She was, wait, I don't have a baby? I thought there was a baby there. And she's already tripping.
No, I said, you know that I'm pregnant, right? Because she thought I was just coming to see the doctor here for the first time.
Oh,
like,
I thought
she didn't know I was pregnant.
It seemed like you were like, oh,
no,
I do have a baby, right?
She didn't know I was pregnant.
She didn't?
No.
Well, what the heck?
I know. That's why I was like, what is going on? I'm like, I'm here because I'm pregnant. She thought I was just here to see the new OB. I'm like, no, I'm pregnant.
Oh, man. That's not a good sign already.
That's why I was like, okay, this is weird. I don't know. I just got really weird vibes the second we walked in.
The ultrasound that you had showed a good heartbeat on the baby, and it was consistent in dating and time with what we would expect based on your period.
Okay.
So that's all good things.
Okay.
Good.
Now, the only thing I was just, have been really concerned about is the hemorrhage that he had mentioned.
Yeah.
So that's...
So ER doctors use all these big fancy words to make themselves feel smart, I think. I really like that. But they say things like subchorionic hemorrhage. Yeah. And what it really means is that where the placenta embeds into the uterine wall, there's some bleeding.
Okay.
So there's all these blood vessels in the uterine wall, and the placenta's growing in. And so sometimes it'll just kind of invade one of those blood vessels and it'll bleed a little bit.
Okay.
And so sometimes blood gets trapped under the placenta, sometimes it leaks out.
Okay.
As long as the rest of the placenta is doing fine and the baby is still getting oxygen and nutrients, then it usually goes okay.
Okay.
They're very common, like I said.
Okay.
So the fancy words make it sound scarier, I think.
So tell them what the status is, because I didn't understand all that doctor mumbo jumbo.
Oh, basically she was just getting an update of like of everything, like on, how many pregnancies, how many kids, miscarriages and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
But the big question was, does she want to have a C-section or natural birth? We should do it in the pool.
Yes.
At home.
Yes.
No. You see right now the doctor's going to come back in and we're going to have the first ultrasound.
I'm so nervous, you guys. I'm like even more nauseous. I'm like sick to my stomach right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, now I can see the uterus a little better. This is small intestine out there. There's your tiny bladder where you just emptied it, but it's already filling. You must be a very well hydrated person. This is the uterus right here. I'm not seeing a normal pregnancy in there right now.
Okay.
You see the cavity. Right here, this black line is the cavity. And then it looks like there's maybe a little bit of tissue down here at this end.
Okay.
But it normally has a nice round water balloon shape around a pregnancy, but I'm not seeing that. And you can see where I think it was developing before. And then, like I said, there's some tissue there, but not anything that looks like a normal pregnancy.
So I would say the last week has been really a lot of weight on our shoulders because of this. I don't know, guys, I'm lost for words again. I've been numb since hearing the news there. And then the minute we walked out of the doctor's office, our faces were just dropped. Like, wow. I just wanted to punch a wall. You know what I'm saying? I was so upset. Like, I was so mad. Like, what happened? We were just at the doctor's a couple weeks ago. We had an ultrasound. Everything came documented, as you saw in the vlog. Baby had a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? We even had a due date. It was August 9th. You know, I don't, like I said, I get mad, but I also understand God has his ways of just putting things in front of us and maybe taking things away. What I did get from this, me personally, is that it humbled me as a person, as to appreciate what I already have. And I probably said this in the few, past vlogs, miscarriages. It's so true. Like, it's a wake-up call. Like, wow, here we're on this high and we're riding, we're blessed, and boom, new baby, new year, and then all of a sudden something like that happens. It really lets you pay attention to what you really have. I came home and I hugged Elijah so hard, and Layla and all of us were sitting in our bed. We were eating canes. We had canes as a family, and I think that's what really brought us together closer, was that. And I was just so thankful for that. To come home, if I were to come home to an empty home like that, I probably would have lost it. Who knows what I would have done? But just the thought that we do have our family, and we are going to get through this.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to talk even right now. I have to say 2020 has started off really crappy. I pretty much almost cried the last 2 days in my bed just thinking about it. And I'm like really angry. And I just don't understand why. It's so hard for me to just talk about it. I've been trying to avoid it with like anybody that has to talk about it because I'm so angry. Like, I don't even want to see messages about it or talk about it at all. Because like Robert said, it felt so right this time. This had to have been the hardest miscarriage that I have ever gone through. I think it's because like we knew that there was like a heartbeat, Our last 2 miscarriages, we were never able to detect a heartbeat. The first one I miscarried at home before I even went to the doctors. And the second one, they never were able to even detect one. But this time there was. And I just felt all of the pregnancy symptoms. I didn't feel them with my last 2 miscarriages. And it just felt so real and so right this time. Like, I felt like the other 2 times, like, I felt like we really weren't ready, and that's what God was trying to tell us. And this time, I'm just so angry because I just feel like this time was, like, it. And that's what makes me just so upset. I definitely do feel, it did really make me feel like I appreciate really what I have. My children and my husband, it really did make me appreciate them more. And it almost really did feel like I lost a child.
I'm sure a lot of you women out there can probably relate. A lot of you have gone through some of these. We've read in your comments in the past, and we appreciate all your support and your prayers leading up to this, even during our short pregnancy here. And a lot of people have been telling us off camera that do know, like, maybe you should wait next time to maybe keep it a secret, before you get past the 10 weeks, at least 3 months past that first phase where it's really sensitive. And her and I, that was something that we made an agreement with you. We said we were going to bring you along for the journey, regardless of what happened. And we're sticking by that. Who knows to say what's going to happen from this point on, but right now it's just healing, and that's all that it is. It could take 6 months, could take a year, who knows. But I think again, we're just going to grow stronger from this. We're going through this storm right now, and he's going to see us out of this. I'm not worried, because I'm a believer, you know what I mean? And I know my wife is too. So she's strong. You're supposed to go through these feelings. Just, you're supposed to feel this way. This is what you're going to go through, of course. It's hurt. We're not supposed to be happy, but we're going to go through this because we know there's something else at the end of the tunnel there.
I decided that I wanted to try the pill this time only because I wanted out of me like as soon as possible. And if I did the DNC, it was going to take a couple days to get it approved for my insurance and a couple more days to actually set the appointment. We ended up messaging my doctor later on that evening because, she told us give us some time to think about what we want to do. So by the time she got the message, it was Friday, and she put the prescription in for me to take the pill, and she didn't clarify something on the prescription. So when Robert went to go pick it up, they wouldn't give it to him. So now I'm stuck.
So now she's got to wait the whole weekend until Monday.
For my doctor to.
So can you imagine though, like knowing that you're still having these pregnant symptoms and you have to wait, knowing there's no baby there alive? Like that's got to be.
That's like the worst. Because I still feel really tired. I'm still feeling nauseous.
All the symptoms.
It's just terrible. It just makes me really angry, and I know I shouldn't be. I haven't even talked to Robert about this, but I don't even ever want to have another baby again. But I think that's just me, my angry part talking right now. We did have some blood tests done to find out why I keep having miscarriages. Well, once we get those results back, there's another test that she wants me to take, and if those both come back negative, where there's absolutely nothing wrong with me, then we'll go ahead and have Robert tested as well. But right now, like, I just want to focus on my family and my kids, my husband, and myself. I think even just today vlogging, or even tomorrow, I think you might see Robert a little bit more, just because I don't want to be fake with you guys. I don't want to act like I'm happy and I'm not. But I'm trying to do my best to get over it. I mean, it's hard to get over. I feel like I won't be back to normal until after I take the pill.
That's your system.
That flushes out.
Yeah.
I'll try to pop in the blogs. I just don't want to be fake with you guys and act like I'm happy and everything's good. We don't expect you to.
We're a unit, you know what I mean? And it's okay. It's only a few vlogs. We're gonna get through this. And then, you know, when you're ready to come back on, baby, you come back on. And that's the way it is. They understand. We just want to thank you for your time, for watching this. If you made it through the whole vlog, trust me, I love reading the comments. And I try to answer every one of them that I can. You know, my wife does too. You'll get a heart, you know what I'm saying? That you'll at least know we read it. So if you get a heart from us, you know we read your comment. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next vlog. And thank you so much again for your support. And we love you guys. Thank you.